Hey there, everyone. Welcome to another Let's Play Like a Dragon. I'm Samuel.
And I really love the layout of this city. It's not some place that I would like to live, but it would be okay to visit every once in a while.
Yeah, I know, right? Because I've also completely forgotten where we are. And, well, I just found a random thing, so we'll... A nail! We found a nail.
Absolutely. Wait, we can't go back that way. Or are you wanting to go there? We gotta go up the stairs and get ambushed.
No, we've already done that part.
Oh! I saw that it crashed last time. I am so
No.
sorry. My notes are wrong.
No, yeah, we did have a
Oh.
crash and everything, and then we fixed it, and blah, blah, blah. Like,
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, we're gonna meet the person at the time, at the place, and it's very secretive.
yep. But until then, we are looking into the homeless camp to see if we can get any clues about him while we're at it.
Hey,
This is no place to bring a proper lady, you know. Chief, what happened to Namba, Ichiban?
excuse me.
Well, he's got himself in some trouble, so we'd like to take a look at his stuff. You're just gonna dig through your friend's stuff without his permission? It's our only hope of saving him. Don't get us wrong. I see. I won't stop you then. We'll leave as soon as we're done. Man, kind of nostalgic coming back here. Here it is. What is that smell? Some combination of sweat and mold?
Okay.
Yeah, it reeks in here. See anything that might help us find where he is?
Hey,
Hey, what about in here? A laptop. Not exactly a common homeless commodity. I'd say that's right on the money. Really? How do you use this thing? What are you typing? I'm doing some searches that'll comb through the whole hard drive. Searches? Yeah, if the search gets a hit, we'll check out the file. The I love this whole fish out of water thing where because he was in prison. Just shut up and watch, would you? I'm not that much of a computer guy myself. Let's let her handle this one. Sachan, you know computers and stuff? Well, I did my club's books, so I learned enough. Am I finally earning some respect around here? Absolutely. Please be our sage in this fated hour. This one's suspicious. A Jinko incident draft version 2. Yeah, let's see what's in that one. Hey, you know how to use computers too? Well, I clearly know more than you. You traitor. Was this an article he was writing for a magazine? It says written by Akiba. Sochi Akiba? That's Namba's brother. Yeah, mysterious fake money emerges in Jinko. The truth behind the rumors. Where are the counterfeit bills? The truth behind the rumors.
Yo,
Check it out. It says the rumors about the fake money started over 50 years ago. He really did his homework on all these old documents. Nama's brother is pretty good.
hey,
Hey, is this true? It says the fake money can be traced to the chair of the Citizens Liberal Party. That would be Orikobo, right? He's at the top of the political party. Well, Yokohama is Onikogo's district, but it doesn't seem likely that it would go all the way up to him. Yukata Okabaro. What's his deal?
Okay.
He's almost 80 years old, making him the oldest member of the CLP. Though people say the Prime Minister himself is just Okibo's yes man. He's got major political clout. Sounds like some kind of fixer. Sounds shady as hell if you ask me. Actually, he's never been dragged into any scandals over his years, unlike most of the big politicians. It's probably how he stuck around so long, to be honest. But theoretically, if the fake money is going to Okikobu, does that mean he's linked to the Gomijul and that purple-haired harpy? But in that case, it wouldn't just be the Gomijul. Zhao from the Lumang would have to be in on it. He's the one providing the paper, right? But skimming this article, I don't think there's much of a smoking gun in here. So all this business about Okikobu being involved is just unsubstantiated rumors.
Okay.
True. Even if the article went out, it'd be libelous. And people would probably write it up as being gossip or tabloid nonsense. But as for us, we actually know the fake money exists. Right, which means we have to assume some kernels of truth in this article. But even with that being said, isn't it kind of a stretch to connect Okikawa to the counterfeiting?
I see.
Something just made sense. What did? Namba knew about his brother's article from the start of this whole thing. So when he saw the misprinted fake bill that I had on me, he played dumb, but it must have made him jumpy. No doubt. That's probably when he realized his brother's story had some truth to it after all. And it was also probably his first sign of hope in a long time. That's gotta be why he latched onto me like he did. Damn it. I wish I would have known sooner. You didn't do anything wrong. So the Gomijul boss still has your bill. Yeah. I'll have to get it back from her next time we meet. You think she'll just hand it back to you? Let's focus, guys. The only thing we've learned here is Okikobu's name. There's nothing here that would give us any hints about where Namba went. We're meeting up with her at 2 a.m., right?
Yep.
Yep. We should probably start heading to Heian Tower. You think the person she wants us to meet is Okikobu himself? A politician? No way. Yes, she needs healing, and the camp has that thing, so let's go heal.
Oh, was there something in the bathroom right there?
What?
Back in the bathroom, was there something in there? It looked like there was a case.
There might have been. I'll be back to it in a second then. I found another Tojo clan crest. Very nice. There was. Good eye, Shay. I missed that completely. Okay, so. I have to go all the way up there. But while I'm down here, might as well do this side quest while we're at it.
Absolutely.
Here we go. I'm ready now. You're gonna get stomped.
gonna have like 5 fights on the path to this. I just know it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Actually.
You're gonna be in a world. I'm not. Here we go. I'm ready now.
Let's go.
Jeez, that looked a bit brutal.
Absolutely.
My back is killing me. Hey,
Hey, still at it, huh? Yes, sirree. I'm making easy money. Why on earth would I stop? That and I never actually seen Yakuza here, aside from the first time. They ain't coming back. Oh, right. I promised to give you something as thanks. I hauled in some nice finds, so pick whatever you like. Shiny black object, dull metal object.
Ooh, creepy object.
See, knowing this game, creepy object really appeals to me given what could happen here, right?
Go with a creepy object. We've got to.
Yes.
okay.
Then can I have this? Yeah, take it. Rhymy amulet. Well, what about all the other weird stuff that turns up? This is a Yakuza dumping ground, so you might have just been lucky up till now. You really that spooked? I think you might be overthinking it. Anyway, would you mind keeping quiet about this place? Can't afford to lose my piece of the pie. You don't have to worry about me. That's what I like to hear. Well, I'm off for today. Later, Kazuka-san.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so.
どちらまで行かれますか?
Yeah, that'll be about the closest one to get me where I need to go, I
それ
think.
では、立ち
I agree. You can just randomly plant things all around the city.
Yeah. I'd forget at the pace that we play this game, though, where actually anything would be, right?
I'm loving the pop-ups, the hints, the reminders. It's great.
Hmm. Okay, so technically down that road. Hmm.
なんか文句あんの？泣き言言っても遅いだろうさ。
23 and we are
I'm not
level
backing
2.
down.
Okay.
ほれほれ。
Earologist?
Take your back.
I mean, I assume acupuncture, but...
Here we go.
Okay, now the Kung Fu Masters, because those are always fun.
I mean, if his special move was like Salt Ray, that would just fit the character completely.
Let's go.
You're gonna get stomped.
Dang it.
Arg.
His weakness is the breakdancer moves? That's amazing.
I feel the stats going up.
Oh, there's the tower. I think. I assume, anyway. Like,
That would make sense. Or is this the tower? Oh, we get it. Found the bell sprouts.
hand tower, huh? Pretty fancy spot. Think they'll treat us to a meal? If that was the case, you wouldn't even pass the dress code. Huh? Why? Besides, it says right on the door, no Yakuza or ex-Yakuza allowed.
For real?
Seriously? It was a joke, dummy. But we're not here to eat regardless. Don't tease. I never get to come to these kinds of places.
Listen,
What about me, though? Would my clothes pass? I'd say you're in the same boat as Ichiban. I knew I should have changed.
Hey,
As I was saying, we're not here to eat. Guess not. Shall we then?
Nobody's here. You sure this is the place?
aw, are you scared? Don't be so wimpy. I thought you were a cop.
That was a long time ago. I'm a driving instructor now.
Dachi-san's just allergic to fancy restaurants, that's all. He's a man of basic tastes.
It's true. I only ever go to fast food joints.
Ugh, that's so gross.
Also true.
Right on time. But everyone's already inside, waiting for you.
Well, we weren't late, so you don't get an apology.
And I wasn't expecting one. I just thought I'd let you know. Of course, now you're making them wait further.
And who is them, by the way?
You'll see. Go in, please. There's no need to worry, Kasuga-san. You have the Jungihan guarantee that no harm will come to you here.
Hard to trust the guy who was pointing a gun at me just a few hours ago.
Ah, but now we are outside the bounds of the Great Wall of Muscle. That changes things.
Come in.
That was Songhui.
Here we go.
Yo, Kasuga-kun. How you doing?
Zhao. And...
Hey, what's up with the old guy?
Watch it. That's Ryuhei Hoshino, the Seiryu clan chairman.
What? But if he's here, then that would mean they're...
Yes.
The Agene 3.
All in
All
one
the leaders
place.
gathered in the same spot.
This just
Kasuga.
got somewhere.
Think you can tell us what the hell is going on here?
Okay.
Oh, that's the way to end a chapter.
Bleached black?
Please, step inside.
Hey, aren't these three supposed to be fighting a war?
Supposed to be.
Kind of a weird place for us to meet, Chairman Hoshino. Especially considering the three of you look more like you're ready to have a tea party than tear each other's throats out.
Usually we meet only once a year, unless there's a need to share information face to face, as we must now. We always do what it takes to keep the Great Wall intact.
Your men are killing each other out there. You don't want to stop them?
Stop them? 2 of my youngest men were gunned down without mercy. Liumang Turf's been raided right up to the perimeter of their base. There's no stopping any of it now. At this point, whoever retreats first will have lost the war. I can't lay down my spear until that happens.
That's pretty much the same deal for me.
So then why are you two here? Gonna decide the war over a game of cards?
Not the worst idea.
What the fuck? People are dying! And meanwhile you three are just hanging out playing nice? Think your men would approve? Do any of you even care what your own people think?
Kasuga, there's no need to throw fits about what you don't understand.
Do you know right now Captain Takabe is Xiao's prisoner?
Prisoner. We're treating him more like an uninvited guest. Honestly, I'd let him go if I had one good reason to. I just don't, that's all.
So you're going to sit here and do nothing? Just let the chips fall where they may?
That's how it needs to be.
A bunch more pointless deaths is how it needs to be?
They're not pointless. Our men's willingness to fight is the entire reason we're able to serve as checks on each other. As long as the triangle remains balanced, it can hold firm against outside pressure. It's much like how Japan established separation of powers after the end of its dictatorship. It's not perfect, but it's the best solution we have. Do you see the logic there?
Oh boy, a post-war history lesson. What? That's what you're comparing it to, right?
Yes, because it's relevant. The post-war period is when the town's lines of power were drawn.
Huh?
The black market was born from the ashes of the war. It laid the foundation for modern-day Jincho. Back then, the Seiryu clan was thriving. But in Chinatown, 2 rival Chinese gangs were competing for dominance. The winner of that fight prospers in Chinatown to this day. The gang that lost became the Yokohama Liumang. They were driven out of Chinatown and into Ijincho. But the Seiryu clan wasn't about to take that kind of invasion lying down. For a time, the gutters practically ran with Liumang and Seiryu blood.
Man, you're gonna lecture until the bell rings, Professor?
You want to understand what's going on? Then you need the history, you smartass.
If you want to understand the fake money, that is.
The Seiryu clan knows about that?
Yes. All the fake money printed by the Komi Jewel goes through me.
But doesn't that mean the Seiryu clan is the real puppet master behind all this?
How do you figure that?
Mabuchi started forging Chinese yuan, sure. But only because of the counterfeit yen. I think I'm starting to figure all this out. The Liumang brings in the paper. The Komi Jewel prints the bills. But then, the Seiryu clan keeps all the profit? Wait, are you all in this together?
Kasuga-kun, calm down. You're jumping to conclusions.
Because I'm pissed off right now. First I'm kidnapped, accused of being a Seiryu Yakuza, then blamed for being the spark that ignites a war, nearly killed over Namba's thing. Now I'm here with the Ijin 3, who, by the way, don't even give a shit about the war! Tell me, why should I calm down?
He's got a point.
And you, with your damn Seiryu clan, you're the one getting the most out of this!
No, because we're not the final destination of the fake yen. That will be Yutaka Ogikubo's pocket.
Yutaka Ogikubo? I saw his name in an article. He's some big shot in the Citizens Liberal Party.
All three of you are working together to support him politically? Why?
Huh. Suddenly my history lesson seems relevant, doesn't it?
Fine, get on with it.
Ogikubo is the man who proposed making fake money in Ijincho. This was 60 years ago. He pitched the idea to the first Seiryu chairman and first Liumang boss.
A politician suggested committing federal crime to a bunch of gangsters? For real?
At the time, Ogikubo was only a member of the city council. But he saw the fights breaking out between the long-established Seiryu clan and the newly arrived Liumang. He understood it was, in essence, a turf war. Knowing that, he looked for solutions to stop the bloodshed, solutions that would save lives. And eventually, he managed to find an answer.
Fake money, of all things.
Industry. Which in this case is, yes, fake money. Ogikubo split the roles up evenly. That way, both organizations would have a common goal. The Liumang would import special paper, the Seiryu clan would print and transport the money.
How did Ogikubo know the counterfeiting process?
He didn't at first. But since he had faith in his plan and a desire for peace, he used every single connection he had to collect the raw materials, plus the recipe. Counterfeiting wasn't that difficult back then. Currency didn't have all the security features it has now.
It's only gotten harder over the years.
But anyway, after the first batch was printed, Ogikubo used it to bribe the cops.
The cops? Not the Seiryu clan or the Liumang?
There would have been no point in paying off those two. That conflict goes deeper. Ogikubo understood that.
Okay, but why give it to the police?
They wanted to control them, of course. In the blink of an eye, they became his loyal servants. That ought to surprise no one, given how corruptible law enforcement tends to be. Anyway, Ogikubo had his new minions in uniform crack down on one certain region of Ijincho.
Well, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
Yeah, he was making the city safer, right?
That was just a side effect of what he really wanted. To squash every attempt by the Seiryu to drive out the Liumang. All police resources were dedicated to that one goal. It created a tiny pocket of Ijincho that was essentially violence-free.
I bet that worked out great for the Liumang.
Oh, and you're the sharp one, I take it. Yes. That zone became the Liumang's home. So there it was. A place controlled by a criminal organization, but with low crime. The first gray zone.
And the Seiryu clan just accepted that. Why would they give up their territory and all its income streams like that?
Because they were getting continuous payouts from the counterfeiting operation. And that wasn't the only thing. Anytime one of us did something that normally would have landed us in hot water, Ogikubo would contain it. He kept it off police reports. That kept us from losing men to the law. So there were plenty of benefits for us. All while we kept our honor.
This Ogikubo's a pretty shrewd guy.
Nah. He just used some old tricks every politician knows.
Oh. Well, perhaps. But do you understand now how we benefit from him?
Yeah, I get it.
And my people reap those benefits also. In the 80s, the Komijol was saved by the Ijincho Gray Zone.
How?
Our parent organization was the Jingon Mafia, which formed decades ago in Korea. Even only a few years ago, he was a body double for their leader. But every time the Jingon Mafia got crushed, some of its people would drift to Ijincho. My mother was one of those. I was young when she brought me here. Ijincho was a breath of fresh air after living so long under their ridiculous code. More and more people heard about the relief we found here, so more came. But then our safety was threatened by something else. As our numbers grew, so did our clashes with the Yokohama Liumang.
You started fighting them?
Not outright. Ogikubo stepped in, right before a real war erupted. He brought us a proposal. that we take over the Seiryu's counterfeiting business. It was an offer of steady income and safe territory. How could we refuse? In return, we would perform the surveillance necessary to contain the secret. That's how we started to build a system that now monitors every inch of Ijincho. It became our way to contribute to the smooth running of Ijincho, alongside the Seiryu and Liumang.
So that's the origin story behind the Ijin 3.
Ever since, we've all supported Ogikubo, and he supported us in kind. He used the huge streams of money from us to secure his seat at the helm of the Citizens' Liberal Party. Now, no one in the cabinet can speak against him.
After masterminding a way to bring peace to the city, he moved up in the world.
Wow.
Well, there are worse ways to climb the ladder, but I can't condone it. It's still a cover-up.
Really?
So you would say even perfect results don't matter if the methods are flawed? What about the police themselves? What about their alliance with all the Yakuza which grew from the scorched earth of post-war Japan? Light and dark joined hands to rebuild, and that's how we got where we are today. You can't deny the ends justify the means.
Well,
What does it even matter what happened? Who cares about that stuff right now? It's all in Ijincho's past. What we gotta think about is its future. So why'd you call us here? What do you want?
Your friend Namba-kun, during his search for his brother, spied on us and invaded our privacy. I assume he began with the fake bills because that was his brother's subject of investigation. But he was reckless, digging through Komi Jewel affairs like a rabid raccoon. Right from the start, he's refused to show any respect to the Ijin 3. Now he's seen the counterfeiting for himself, and we have no idea where he is.
We must ensure his permanent silence.
Why are you telling us this? You looking to make a deal for his life or something?
A deal? Kasuga, under most circumstances, all your lives would be forfeit. But I have some idea of how this fake bill ended up in your pocket.
What?
Huh?
You do?
Out of respect for this person, I will look the other way.
But who the hell was it?
If you really want to know, you'll have to bring Namba to me. Personally.
We can't do that to Nanchan.
Sure is tempting.
Kasuga,
But I'll pass. Nothing I need to know so bad that I'd sell out a friend. So we done here?
You do realize, if word gets out about the counterfeiting, the Great Wall will crumble. And that means the end of the Gray Zone.
Yeah, that would suck. For you.
Look, the Great Wall keeps the peace with less than honorable means, sure. But it provides a safe haven for desperate souls with nowhere left to turn.
Yeah, man, I get all that.
Well, here's what you don't get, you moron. When we say no one gets in, that includes the Tojo clan and the Omi Alliance. So see, if we're talking about people who owe their lives to the Gray Zone, you're one of them, Kasuga-kun.
What?
After you were shot, the only reason the Omi didn't finish you off is because you were inside the zone.
What are you trying to say? That I owe something to the city?
Go ahead and act like you're above it all, but you've benefited from our operation as much as any of us.
Fine. Still doesn't mean I'm gonna sell out a friend.
Before you insist on that, I have something important to say.
Yeah, what?
We already have assassins hunting Namba.
What the hell? Who's assassins?
Mine. Somebody had to step up.
That's stepping up in your book? Hunting an innocent man?
Unlike you, Kasuga, I don't turn down attractive offers. But don't worry. I told my guys to make it painless. But, my men have gotten a little rough lately.
bitch! Call him off!
No can do. I think one death for the sake of the whole city is worth the price.
What do you say to our offer now? If you refuse, Namba will die.
But aren't you gonna kill him all the same if we bring him to you?
Instead of worrying about that, worry about getting to him first. Your clock's ticking.
Hey, we don't even know where to look.
I may have an idea.
Well, there you go. So, Kasuga, given all this, what will you do?
I mean, guess I'm rescuing Namba from your stupid assassins.
Okay, this is taking turns.
Plenty of them. Namba's in a pretty tight spot. You want to know where Namba-san is right now, Kazuka-san? You already found him?
No.
All I said is that I have an idea. I can't be certain. But the Yokohama Liumang are searching for him on their own terms. Gotta talk to her first.
Hey ya.
So, who gave you that fake bill? I'm worried about Nanchan, of course, but that's got me curious.
No.
Yo.
So, where's Namba then? There's no indication he's left Ajinko. That would be impossible while the Gomi Jewel has him in our sights. Could he have gone to the police? I don't think he would risk that. He'd have no way of knowing which officers are sympathetic to the Egen 3. So, where would he go then?
Yes.
If I were Namba-san, I would think Bleach Japan would be my best bet. Oh god, them. Bleach Japan?
I see.
I get it. It's possible they would be willing to protect him, huh? I've already increased the surveillance detail on the Bleach Japan office. We haven't sighted him there yet, but it's possible he's already inside.
Hey ya.
What should we do, Ichiban? Let's say we catch Namba and bring him here. What would you guys do to him? That's not my call to make. However, if you do nothing, the Liumang assassins will eventually succeed. It's only a matter of time. Damn it.
Yo.
We don't have time for this, Kasuga. If we're gonna find him first, we have to take the best bet.
Sup?
Where's Bleach Japan's office? The Haryoko building on Carriage Highway. Their Yokohama branch is on the 2nd floor.
Okay, so we learned the backstories, and now this game has taken us from supporting and protecting Nanba for exposing this to now we have to protect them?
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. Amazing what this silly game does sometimes, isn't it? I really don't have much money. Where's the hero when I need one? That must be my client. Time to play part-time hero.
Time to hustle!
I'm the hero you need, though it's just a part-time thing. Anyway, let's get down to business. Don't butt in when people are talking. I'll collect from you too then.
Yeah. Let's do it! Cool.
You're gonna get stomped. Here we go. Sit down.
Let's go.
All the people just standing around watching this happen.
Right.
Oh, they're no longer standing around.
Yeah, they got out of there pretty quick. I guess going for a shopping spree in a heavily populated area comes with its own risk. If I run into any more trouble during my vacation here, I'll ask for you again.
I'm sorry, the guy that was just walking straight into the light pole. That was just hilarious to me.
Okay, so. Yeah, I had a feeling.
Check this out.
I'm not that.
Ooh, nicely done.
Here we go.
Come on, there we go.
Nice.
Let's go.
You're gonna get stomped.
Cool.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt. Right.
You're in it now.
Dang it. I was afraid of that.
No, no.
Come up.
I'm not backing down.
Let's go. You're in it now.
Here we go. This out. Let's do this together.
Let's go.
I'm ready. You're gonna get stomped.
Cool.
Pierceologist can inflict status
I'm
effects?
not backing down.
Yep.
Right.
I got this.
Try this on the side. Ouch! Go away.
Good to go.
You're gonna be in a world.
Sheesh, I need to find another party member at some point.
Here we go. Gotta help.
Look at me go.
Oh no, I've been trapped. Had to buy the chestnuts. Oh well.
No, thank you.
We don't want none.
どちらまで行かれますか？
We're literally one over. I'm not gonna. We'll just walk.
You're gonna be in a world of
Get alive! Come on now!
Very nice.
Scared? Cool. Check this out!
I'm not that dead.
Whew, that almost went badly.
I was gonna say, wait, how are we in first person now?
I accidentally clicked a button while trying to. Also, just learned if you click the right stick,
It
you go into first person.
Oh, pretty.
Look, we're getting closer to your to your carousel.
I am loving it.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt. Right.
You're in it now!
I'm ready now.
Let's go!
Twitchy streamer, maybe one of my favorite jokes in the entire game for obvious reasons.
Here we go.
You wanna go?
You gotta help.
Good luck next time!
どちらまで行かれますか？そうですか。
What door am I supposed to go through? There we go. You made it. Who are you? I'm here to kill you. Just as I did that piece of filth Matsuo. Matsuo? Wasn't that the guy the Gomachu hired to attack the bar?
What was that?
Wait, you killed him? On whose orders? No one's. I made the call. Xiang Hui was bitching that I went too far, but she's just a coward. And I don't take orders from cowards, so I left the Gomi Jewel. My new partnership is already providing much larger returns. And who would that be? Nothing you need to know, especially since you're not getting past me. You'll die like Matsu did. Right. Sounds like I'll be walking right over your broken ass pretty soon. Too late to take it back now, you effer.
I'm
nicely done.
Is this where we'll find Bleach Japan? I can see lights on the second floor. Someone's in there.
Yo,
Who knows who's waiting for us in there? Let's be careful. Dungeon!
Dun, dun, dun.
Fairly obvious there's a dungeon. And with that, I'm going to wrap this one up. If you guys want to follow all of our other Let's Plays, head on over to tscn.tv/play. And until next time, play on and see you guys.
Later.
This has been a production of the Samcast Network, tscn.tv. What's your passion?